Hi everybody, my name is Rita Crompton, Inventor Lady, and hopefully your licensing agent. Today we're going to talk a little bit about where you should be at a national trade show. First of all, you should be at a national professional trade show. Professional means that the attendees have got to show some kind of credentials to get in. If you're an exhibitor, all you've got to do is have a checkbook, but it's the attendees that we're looking for. If it's something that's open to the consumer, that's not the place to spend your money. You need to have access now to the buyers, the store owners, the potential licensees. All right, so anybody going with me is generally looking for licensing. That's why I always add potential licensees. And if you are considering it, it is time to go. We are getting kind of into that post-pandemic mentality where everybody's hoping that this health crisis is over or at least coming to an end. Our economy needs the boost. All right, there are a lot of companies out there now that are looking for very specific type of products that they can get into the marketplace. And yes, supply chains are still an issue, but we can't wait for the supply chains to repair themselves. We got to get out there. We've got to be doing it. We've got to be working on getting those new products into the hands of the people who can sell it. All right. So when you go to a professional show, where do you want to be? Well, front and center, but a lot of times you can't pay for that. So you've got to look at then the price tag versus the location. So if you've got to be in the back of the hall and you can't be next to the food court, guess what? Get next to a restroom. Everybody's got to use one eventually. High traffic areas, and that's what you want to be. So first place up front, by a food court, by the tables where people might have open seating. There's another big one. They're usually off a little bit, kind of out of the way, but good traffic. You always want to look at the traffic. If you can be on an island, if you can be at the end of a row, priorities. All right, so let's go over those again. Front when people walk into the hall or by an entrance. All right, an island at the end of an aisle, by tables that are open seating for people, a food court or a food vendor, all right, by a restroom. Now, if you can go with us, all right, we'll create a team of 25 inventors. We've got the island. We're kind of in the middle of the exhibit hall this year, and I've been in all those places. I've been open next to a cargo door. That was not any fun. First of all, it was really cold and there was very little traffic. But you got to do what you got to do, and sometimes that's all that's left. One of the places you don't want to get stuck in, some of those shows, the professional shows, have what they call the Inventor section. Now, at the National Hardware Show, the Inventor section, fortunately, is in the very front. Didn't always used to be there. They had to work their way up just like everybody else did. But now they've got a pretty prime location. Again, you're going by yourself. If you're looking for licensing, I would rather see you go with us. It's a lot more reasonably priced. However, location-wise, they do have a good location. But there are some shows, and this is the big kicker, find out where they stick the inventors. There's one show, and I'm not going to name them because I don't want to get into trouble, but the inventors, they almost bully you into taking an inventor spot. I had somebody call me and say, well, what about this show? And this is where they want me. And it's like, don't waste your money. It's off to the side. You've got to you're stuck in a little room. Literally, you are stuck. It's almost like a prisoner in a little room. And you are lucky if anybody even knows that the inventor section is there. It's ridiculous. All right. And they don't want the inventors out on the main floor. I don't know why. But don't tell them you're an inventor. Tell them you're a manufacturer. Tell them anything that gets you onto the main floor. Let's face it. If you're going to spend the money to go to a professional show, you need to be on the main floor and not stuck in some little cubie someplace, hoping that people will walk by. Waste of money. Waste of time. All right? And people treat you that way. They're going to treat you like a grown-up or at least a graduate student if you're out on the main floor. If you're stuck in some little inventor cubicle or, off to the side, that's kind of how they treat you, is that you're off to the side, and if they get by, that's terrific. The other thing is that when I was there the last time, you weren't even, as the inventor paying for a space to be there, supposed to be out on the main floor trying to sell your product. They really wanted you isolated. Made me furious. I went out and worked the floor. The inventor had to stay in the room because that's what she was told she had to do. And it's like, oh, for goodness sakes, get out there and walk around. So you don't want to get stuck there. If you're going to go to the show and you're going to foot the bill for the cost, be on the main floor. Don't tell them you're an inventor. I mean, it's great when you can talk to somebody and say, oh, we're just getting this product to market. But when you're setting up for the trade show, you're an exhibitor. That's it. They're going to send you an invoice for that. That's fine. You're expecting it. But you want to be able to be on the main floor with all of the other exhibitors, not stuck in some corner. Ugh, makes me angry. Anyway, my name's Rita Crompton. I'm here to help. Give me a call if you have any questions. And if you're looking for a show, the National Hardware Show, the best show in the country because it covers so many industries. Hardware is kind of a misnomer. Big box store hardware show. Big box store show might have been a better name for it because it's anything and everything that you'd find at the Home Depot hardware. All right, Target, Walmart, PetSmart covers all of those. Bed Bath & Beyond covers all of those big box stores. So if you've got a product that fits into one of those industries and you are looking to go to a professional trade show, call me. It's right around the corner. My name and phone number are everywhere. Talk to you later.